Hello dwellers of the internet, welcome to another PlatSkull video. Today I'm going to be taking you through one of the favorite activities in Destiny, raiding. When you speak to players in the Destiny community, the topic of best raid often arises, and most players have one of two perspectives on this. They will either claim that the most currently released and highlighted raid is the best, or that the raid that once was the most current upon their entry into the game is the best. This, of course, is based on a bias likely formed through the rose-colored glasses their opinions were being shifted by during a time when everything that Destiny had to offer was fresh and new to them. Very rarely will you encounter players who give each raid a critical overlook and able to compare them within a better context of one another. Although a total community consensus is unlikely, allow me to highlight some of these important factors when going through a raid experience, while providing my perspective on each individual section, and maybe I can sway some of you in the process. Let's start at the beginning, with the first raid unveiled to Destiny players, Vault of Glass. Once spawned on Venus, we're presented with the giant circular entrance to the vault, and 3 confluxes spread throughout the area. Enemies spawn in waves and head to these confluxes, keeping the door closed. To open it, players must get to these confluxes to charge them up, which initiates the construction of a tower in the midpoint of them that, once fully built, will open the door. This very first event introduces players to the concept of teamwork in a fairly simple way, with the basic mechanic of keeping control of the enemies in your area. If one happens to reach your conflux, the building of the center tower halts and begins to reverse until all the enemies have been cleared of the area and the conflux is charged up again, along with its counterparts. The pressure of competence is placed on you immediately in this scenario because every player has the responsibility of elimination of threats and control of their conflux. Otherwise, the tower won't be built and progression is halted. Enemies aren't too hard to destroy here, so the situation isn't ridiculously difficult right off the bat, but it's enough of a challenge to let you know that the coming tasks won't be easy. The encounter does its job very well, introducing you to the way raid mechanics are going to play out, and the player synchronization they're going to be formed around, with an encounter around moderate difficulty and surprising visuals to stimulate. Speaking of the visuals, those just so happen to be a defining component of the atmosphere of a raid, and VOG has some pretty impressive attention to detail in this regard. Once inside, we're given some time to take in the environment. The vault is a place at the convergence of space and time, and when you begin the descent towards the innards, it gives off the sense of ancient ruins and futuristic technological pieces. Everywhere you look, you'll see a mismatch of sleek metal structures seemingly formed or growing out of earthy rock formations. Looking at this gives you the sense that the machines don't belong here, but they were built here nonetheless, with invasive or insidious purpose. As you descend further through the caves, you get an overwhelming sense of wonder with a tinge of fear. The cave seems to go on forever, expanding into chaotically organized rooms that condense again at further progressive path junctions. There's also random drop-offs on the descent, increasing disorientation. All of this combined produces the feel of a dangerous maze leading to a place with no way out. You know you're embarking on one of the most difficult quests ever attempted by a Guardian. Your surroundings are treacherous, unpredictable, and it's a long way back home. This place is a collision of past and future, what was and what might be, existence and not, and with every action you take, be it minuscule or massive, it is either changing the course of history dramatically or fulfilling what it was always meant to be. The Vault of Glass is meant to be a place where reality is distorted by the metaphysics of space and time, mysterious, ominous, ever-changing, terrifying, and the entire layout of this raid as you progress displays and communicates this very well. Okay, dwellers of the internet, that's it for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed it or got a little something out of it. If you did, then feel free to subscribe and comment and like and all that jazz. This is the first of a very long and planned out multi-part raiding themed series that I'm planning to do in the future, so look forward to that. You have a good one, and I will see you guys in the next one.